Donnchad of Mide was Heroic of the Nail Confederation, High King of Ireland, between 766 to 792. Before Donnchad became Heroic of the Nail Confederation, he first and foremost got heavily involved with the politics inside of Meath itself, which consist of blood feuds, rival on rival fighting, cattle raiding, and also on top of that, clan on clan fighting, where king groups would end up fighting king groups in various skirmishes. Donnchad was also involved with various blood feuds to do with the Northern Nail. To de-escalate a lot of this, a lot of the time, Donnchad, rather than putting them into the old Chop Chop Club, would just exile them and kick them off their land. Once Donnchad had inherited the High Kingship of Ireland, became Heroic of the entirety of the Confederation of the Nail, he was able to assemble all of the Tuatha to his call, basically get the entirety of all these clans and use them like a sledgehammer into Leinster and Munster to subjugate them to his rule and power, really crowning himself off as a High King of Ireland, the man with the biggest stick in Ireland. At the same time, a civil war would kick off in Ireland between Iona and Armagh. Basically, Armagh wanted to bring in the law of St. Patrick, which would centralise the monastic settlements of Ireland. Iona, on the other hand, wanted to bring in the law of St. Columba, which would keep Ireland decentralised and keep Iona as the spiritual centre of Ireland and Britain. Donnchad would support Iona, however, many historians would argue that this is the transition period where we see the end of the golden age of Ireland, the end of the period of saints and scholars, and we see the start of the Viking Age in Ireland, the start of the plundering and raiding of the monastic settlements of Ireland.